psycho. So just feel the rage at the front of the stage. Put your hands up and show me that you're ready for the inner revival. But it can't be revival. L-A-M-O-N-T then S. Finally feeling like I'm alive now. Everyday monotony making my mind cloud. Inner soul awakening, taking the time out. You done woke the beast and now it's time to get it. And deliver the sermon for the blind eyes and critics. I've been admitted, so it's spitters for the people on the line. The ones that ever show with a t-shirt that says Lamont. The sweat is purely for the sake of my inner soul. Let me see them hands with you at the revival.
All right, brothers and sisters.
We are in Toronto, where the Raptors are looking to take one in an interconference game at home. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie Laporte.
When Thomas Bryant decides to put it on the deck and drive, you better watch out. That's a combination of strength and speed you've got to deal with.
And if you want to talk about liftoff, folks, he went right from the launching pad. Serious extended hang time there. Even at full speed, it looked like he was in slow motion. Just amazing.
Well, just showing great agility in the pick and roll. Thomas Bryant just being decisive right now.
Pass to Jokic. That one goes in. Glancing at the players on these rosters, Doris, we see some elite guards on both teams.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the nice thing is these guards are both playmakers and scorers, and the teams rely heavily on their productivity.
And finish off by Bryant.
That's an example of the toughness that Thomas Bryant brings to the table. He will not go away.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
Levine for 3. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Here's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
How effortless is a dunk for Aaron Gordon? He's ready for takeoff, gentlemen.
It's stolen by Watson. Murray with it. Now defended by Levine. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Watson's shot is off. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. He told me there's no real way to stop Nikola Jokic. He can score on anyone, and when you try to double him, he dissects you with his passing, which is arguably his most dangerous trait. To continue, you can pick your poison with Joker, but either way, you are getting poisoned. Kevin, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Levine, good.
Levine's form is pure. That three-point shot is pretty.
Murray outside. Shoots over Vassell. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Raptors with the lead. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Great open look there.
Just too easy for Vassell. Got to run him off the line.
Here's Watson. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Vassell wide open. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Vassell's got 5.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Hardaway. That one's off. Still out of sync.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Boy, the ability of Thomas Bryant to play over the top of the defense, so impressive. Gets long and finishes with authority.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So it's Denver now. They trail by 9 points. Right side, Jones. Plays it up and banks it in.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Toronto.
Pass to Levine. Offensive rebound. On the wing, Levine. Here's DiVincenzo. Valanciunas on the double team. Brooks with no one around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Vassell with it. Jones covering. Valanciunas on the double team. Left side, Bryant. There's the 3. Strother grabs the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Jones. Here's Strother. Guarded by Levine. Here's Brown. No good from outside.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact. Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
.26 seconds left to play in the first. Jones. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
Tyus Jones showing an ability to finish in close. How about the use of the angle right there?
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Brown. Kicks it out to Jones. Second shot opportunity. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And so it's Toronto. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. Right back after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Guys?
Oh, yeah. He can knock them down. Thanks a lot, Allie. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I tell you, you allow Jonas Valanciunas space, and he will throw it down. He's got the size and length to make it look easy.
Here's Murray. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Weiss wide open. He fires. Drains it from beyond the arc. Weiss got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Holmes does a screen. For 3, Murray. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The Nuggets trail by 12. Here's Brown. Off target at the rim.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Here's Battle. Still yet to score. Drops in the tray. And the Raptors lead by 15.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Nuggets making a change here. The Nuggets trail by 15. Murray with it. And it's Bay picking him up. Over to the wing. Bridges with the steal. And here comes the break. And Bay throws it down.
And look at Bay run the floor, taking advantage of the situation.
To halt the run. It's hauled in by Queen. In the corner, it's Bridges. Misses the 3. Denver with the ball. It'll be the 4th game in a 7-game road trip. Here's Brown. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so White will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. 17-point lead, they're big. When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
Pushing it up. Here's Battle. Hits the jumper in space. Battle's got 6.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
Now, here's Holmes. Still without a basket. Outside for Murray. 5 on the clock. Brown wide open. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injuries over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
To the middle, Queen.
This is something you're seeing evolve with Mikal Bridges, expanding his playmaking abilities.
Here's Hardaway. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Raptors leading by 22. Quite a good look. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Back to White. And stolen by Gordon. .41 seconds left in the first half. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Queen.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And that one, good.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
They get the rebound. Here's Murray. Off with the layup. To the inside. Out to Bridges. Hits it from three-point range. Bridges got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's the Toronto Raptors rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And here's Denver. Murray down low. Drops in the layup for 2. Murray's got 10 points in the game.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
It's stolen by Watson. Here's Jokic. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
Back to McBride. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Murray, good.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
Murphy, no good. The Nuggets trailed by 21. Milton grabs the board. And Milton's got the ball here for the Raptors. And McBride gets it to go.
Yeah, again, just lackluster transition defense.
A crossover. To the paint. And that one's good, Jokic. And that's now 6 points for Jokic.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Murphy. No good on the triple.
This is frustrating. You come out to start the second half, you've made one of your first 4 shots.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. And that one misses. Raptors leading by 22. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Milton. Lets the three fly. Connects from three-point range. Murphy's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Pickett. Makes it off the glass. Pickett's got his first basket of the night.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Here's McBride. Here's Carlson. Again, Toronto.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Good on the shot. Gordon's got 6 points.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Murphy. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Just 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. That shot, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Milton, wide open, he fires. And again, it's Toronto with a 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And it's the Raptors' ball. And there's the drive. Here's McBride. It's hauled in by Brown.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
.102 left in the third quarter.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Down low. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Watson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Denver shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for
Watson at the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Watson. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the third. Inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Denver, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Here's Valanciunas.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. And so it's Toronto, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's DiVincenzo. For 3, Vassell. Good on the triple. Vassell's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Toronto. Here's Brown. Tries again, and it's good on the layup.
Well, this guy's job is to crash the offensive glass, and he does it at a high level.
From deep, Brooks. Valanciunas grabs the board. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Here's Strother. Comes up empty down low. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Back to Vassell. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. In the corner, it's Levine. Buries it from three-point range.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Valanciunas draws the double. For 3, Murray. Bryant with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Pass to Brooks. Now Levine. Kept alive. Back to Brooks. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Now here's Brooks. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Count it.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket. Takes the 3.
The shot will not fall.
Let's say he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
Strother. And no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire 4th quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Johnson. Nice D from Brooks. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
And here's Vassell from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Vassell's got 6 points in the quarter. Here's Watson. That one goes. Count it.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
From deep three-point land. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Here's Murray. It's hauled in by the Raptors. DiVincenzo with it. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Now DiVincenzo. Levine wide open. And it's off from three-point range.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Watson's shot is off. Here's the Raptors with the ball. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Vassell outside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter of this one. For three, Murray. Bryant with the rebound. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Here's Levine. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Toronto.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And you can sense that these fans, these players,
They are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Levine, great positioning on the putback.
Boy, reading the miss, Levine comes flying in for the emphatic jam.
And stolen by Bryant.
Second personal foul. 15 fouls.
The first one falls.
At the line for Toronto.
And so Levine nails both of them. And here is Murray. Pass to Watson. Now here's Murray. Keeps over Vassell. And so Toronto takes